Welcome into DRF Sports Daily, DRF Sports' daily sports betting live stream, where we break down some of the biggest games of the day. I don't know where I was going with that. Some of the biggest games of the day. Today, it's all MLB. Yesterday, we broke down some MLB, some NBA action in Game 5. Today, it's all about the MLB because the NHL Stanley Cup doesn't start until tomorrow. So our featured free game of the day will be Rays taking on the Yankees. The other games we're breaking down: Braves, Nats, Angels, Dodgers in the Battle of LA, Padres, and Cubs. A lot of great action. We're trying to build upon yesterday's 3-2 record. We hit a couple big ones, but a couple ones I was sad about. I mean, the two I was really sad about losing. Of course, you're sad about losing each one. Boston +4. Really thought that the Celtics would pull out that one. First time they'd lost back-to-back games since March. They were 7-0 against the spread coming off of a loss in the playoffs going into that game, and then kind of get blown out there. And then the other one I was really bummed about, Marlins, man. Thought they had it. They were up 2-1. Sandy Alcantara pitched over 100 pitches, went 7 2/3, only allowing a run. And then he gets pulled, and what happens? The Marlins give up 2 runs, and they lose on a walk-off hit to the Phillies. Phillies are back at it again, but I'm fading the Marlins now. Red hot Phillies continue to be red hot. If you want any of this data that we're using to break down today's slate of games, you can do that if you see right down there. Subscribe for all the latest betting angles, trends, insights, picks, simulations, everything under the sun. Go to drf.com/sports. There's a little button in the top right corner where you can subscribe. And you can either subscribe monthly, pay every 3 months, pay yearly, and get every single game in the NBA, MLB, NHL, NFL, college football, college basketball. When it's all happening, it is amazing. But you can also sign up for free and just get access to all of the free games that we put up each day. Yesterday, Game 5. Today's Rays and Yankees. Tomorrow is going to be Stanley Cup Game 1. So without further ado, let's dive into today's awesome slate of games. We're starting up with Braves. They're heading to Nats Park. They're heading to our nation's capital to face off against the Nationals, who are +175 on the money line as of right now. Total is 8.5. We don't know who the pitcher is. We might know here in a couple hours. This might age really poorly, but as of right now, Washington, I'm not 100% sure who will be taking the mound. I've seen a couple things. As my dog barks in the corner. But Steven Strasburg was originally slated to go. But after going through a bullpen session yesterday, he's been placed on the 15-day IL, so he will not be going tonight. Max Fried gets the nod for the Braves. But just a quick thing on Strasburg. In 2019, after they won the World Series, he signed a 7-year, $245 million extension. Since signing that, he started just 8 games. He started he started, I think, 2 in 2020, 5 in 2021, and he started just 1 now in 2022. So a real bummer for Nats fans, baseball fans as a whole, just when he's healthy, he's one of the best pitchers in the league. He won't going. Braves coming to Nats Park. They're 28-14 against the spread at Nats Park over the last 3 seasons, and they are on an 11-game win streak, and they've only allowed 6 or more runs during that win streak. 6 or more runs during that win streak twice. Excuse me, and I believe it's actually 12. I think I wrote this last night before the game went final, but a huge win streak for the Braves are bringing into Nats Park today. Fried comes into this one 6-2 with a 2.64 ERA, and over the last 3, he's been lights out. 2 wins, a no decision, and a .9 ERA. Looking to continue that tonight against a struggling Nats team who are 23-39. Nats are 8-17 against teams that are really good in the field, so they commit less than half an error per game. 8-17 straight up. And over the last 3 seasons, the Nats are really bad at night, 78-101 straight up. So give me the Braves, 5-3, according to our simulations over at drf.com/sports. That is a certified gold star pick. Nats win this one easy. Braves win this one easily, 5-3. Moving on from Braves Nationals, it's the Battle of LA. Angels, Dodgers. Angels fired Joe Madden, and they did not get the same type of spark that the Phillies got when they fired Joe Girardi. Dodgers are -170 on the money line. Dodgers are coming off of they got swept by the Giants down in San Francisco. Dodgers are 37-23. Angels come into this one 29-33. First pitch is slated for 10:10 p.m. Eastern, so 7:10 p.m. local. Noah Syndergaard gets the start for the Angels. Tony Gonsolin gets the start for the Dodgers. Syndergaard, after his fantastic stuff with the Mets, he comes over to LA with the Angels. I guess I should say Anaheim. He's 4-4 this season with a 3.69 ERA. Over the last 3, he's just 1-2 with a 3.86 ERA. And all of his starts have come at night. So Tony Gonsolin, on the other hand, is 7-0 with a 1.58 ERA. One of the top ERAs in the league. Second in MLB in wins. He's put together a fantastic season with the likes of Walker Buehler, Clayton Kershaw. That pitching rotation for the Dodgers is scary, scary good. Coming into this series, the Dodgers have lost 6 of their last 8 games. Not great stuff coming out of the Dodgers. You expect a lot out of LA. I should be a little bit more exact. Expecting a lot more out of LAD because they are so good. As we share the screen and we look at some of the breakdowns here for this Angels-Dodgers game. Coming into this game, they lost 6 of their last 8, and they were off yesterday. Dodgers, though, are 14-5 straight up against a team with a bullpen that has a whip of a 1.25 or better. This is another certified gold pick. Dodgers win this one 6-3. As you see here, some of the breakdown of this game. Noah Syndergaard gets the start for the Angels against Tony Gonsolin gets the start for the Dodgers. Moving right along, going quickly here this morning, we're going into Padres Cubs. Sean Mania and Kyle Hendricks, they get the start respectively for their 2 clubs. Left-hander Mania's 3-3 this season with a 3.52 ERA. In last 3, he's 1-0 with a 2.25 ERA. Kyle Hendricks, on the other hand, rough start to this season. 2-5 with a 5.22 ERA. And over his last 3, he has not been good. 0-2 is his record. You ready for this ERA? A 9 ERA. Not great for the right-handed Kyle Hendricks and the Cubs, as I'm going to pull up some more information on this game. First pitch is slated for 8:05 p.m. over there in Chicago. And as you look at some of the numbers, Padres won yesterday 4-1, and they've now won their last 4 on the road. Cubs 8-9 this season against left-handed starters, and they average just about half a run less per game, but They have a better batting average. And at 8-9, that's a better win percentage than their World 23 and 37 record. On top of that, the Cubs are dogs plus 150 plus 100 plus 1. They've won 28 games when they're dogs, plus 100 to plus 150. So you think I'm going to go Cubs on this pick? You think maybe for a second? I just can't do it with Kyle Hendricks starting. That's not a great ERA. He's been bad in his last 3 starts. Give me San Diego. Our simulator says 4-4. So they're not really leaning either way. They're not leaning for the Cubs. They're not leaning for the Padres. So with that, I'm going to lean the favorite just because our StatFox power line says there's a teensy-weensy bit of value there. So give me the Padres. I think they win this one 5-4, especially after winning last night 4-1. And they've been on a tear on the road, winning their last 4 and coming off a 4-1 win. I just don't think the Cubs can get it done in Wrigley. Kind of a disappointing season for the 23 and 37 Cubs. And Kyle Hendricks is not the guy to shut down this Padres lineup. And moving from all of that, it is going to be our featured free game of the day. Rays, Yankees. Fantastic game going down in the Bronx as the Yankees look to had a weird comment come through. As the Yankees look to add another win. They're 44-16 on the season, minus 195 on the money line. Rays come in 10 games above 500, 35-25. 7:05 first pitch coming from the Bronx. And Aaron Judge, Giancarlo Stanton, Anthony Rizzo, Joey Gallo. I mean, this lineup is loaded for the Yankees. However, there's a stat. Yeah, Yankees and Rays always give us some great games. Over the last 3 seasons, the Yankees hold the advantage. They're 48-47 straight up, but it's really a coin toss on who wins in this series. Rays seemingly will get the better of them for a whole series, and it's just a back and forth. 3 of the last 4 games these two teams have played have gone under the total. The under for this game, I believe, is set at 8.5. Let me double check that here. 7.5. Wow, way off. So 3 of the last 4 have gone under total. I'm not sure if it's going to go under with the big bats of the Bronx Bombers here tonight. Yankees do hold a considerably better advantage when they play in New York. They're 26-19 straight up at home against the Rays the last 3 seasons. Big difference from the 48-47 down, overall. So when they go down to Tampa, they struggle a little bit more. So they should be able to get it done in New York tonight. However, Rays are 71-36 against pitchers with good control. The starting pitchers for tonight, it'll be Corey Kluber for the Rays, and it'll be Garrett Cole for the Yankees. As a nationally televised game, it should be a good one. And the Rays tend to do really good against pitchers who have really good control over the last 2 seasons. But Yankees come into this one winning 11 of their last 12. That's on top of their huge winning streak they had earlier in the season. The last time they lost back-to-back games, though, I'm saying this, they have lost a game, come in on a win streak. But the last time they lost back-to-back games before this, winning 11 of their last 12 was against the Rays. So there's never a team that knows how to beat the Yankees. It's the Yankees fit and the Orioles giving Yankees fit. It's a little weird. But both teams come to the day where the Rays are just 3-3 after day off. So a lot of different stuff. You can check this free game at DRF.com/sports to get even more exclusive betting angles. You can see more trends, and you can look at the line movement is where it's headed. People are, on the over, if they're on the under, if they're on the Yankees at minus 210 now. So when I wrote this last night, it was minus 25 for the Yankees. A lot of money must come in on the Yankees. They're now sitting at minus 210 to win this game. I like the Yankees to win. Give me New York 5-3. Not a lot of value in that at minus 210, but I just can't fade the Yankees at this point after winning 11 of their last 12 with Garrett Cole starting. All things considered, give me the Yankees to win 5-3. So yesterday we went 3-2. Today we have 4 more winners. So I'm excited to see that balloon up and look even better. But for all things DRF Sports, DRF Sports Pro, DRF Sportsbook, everything like that, you can go ahead and give us a follow on Twitter at DRF_sports. You can give us a follow on Instagram at DRF Sports and go ahead and like and subscribe on YouTube to never miss our expert insights and all of our exclusive betting data, trends, and angles. So thank you so much for tuning into DRF Daily. Until tomorrow, we wish you a profitable Tuesday. Have a wonderful rest of your day. See ya.